morning, good afternoon, and good evening, grasshoppers. We are hopefully going to be dabbling in one of the truly great new courses provided by, what's going on here? Uh-oh. No speech chat today, huh? Let's just see if it's... I think speech chat is down today. Let's get our board to match our background. Interesting that our speech chat is down, so I apologize, Nico, if I don't get to you right away. Well, we are going with the energetic 1E4 repertoire that is recommended by my good friend Sebastian Mikhailovsky. Actually, this is not what he recommends, unfortunately, as it turns out. Initial Cloudflare's network and Origin web server have timed out. So speech chat is down today. It is unfortunate. Interesting. I am going to go for a little bit of the old version of this particular network. For something completely indifferent. He's got no way of kicking my bishop, unfortunately, so I'm not sure what that knight is doing on e7. Let's see here. Can I get uber frisky with it? Like I can. Alright, now I know what he's up to. But now that we have a pawn on a4, we're okay. We could have been in trouble. But maybe not. Maybe we're okay. With the pawn on a4, we're actually threatening quite a bit of stuff. Believer in knight c6 in this line, because after all we do need to break down the pawn structure with b6, and with the knight already on c6 this creates a problem. Might be one of the first times I've ever really used the advanced variation of the Caro-Kann. Anyway, should we? Should we not? Told me once, I forgot. Should we? Should we not? Told me once, I forgot. What do we got? Let's go for it. So much going on. Yes, we did expect this. So if he captures and I recapture, he's in trouble. So if he captures and I recapture, and then he captures and I capture, he's threatening my pawn on b4, or is he? Well, let's just take it as we see fit. probably take my bishop and move toward d7 to go after both of these pawns. Queen to c7. We are done with the opening, just so we know. But we are not that concerned about what's going on here. But we have to consider what's going on inside. Perhaps we can just play here, and this looks just alright. Yes, we can, we will. Is this a problem now? Now we can answer almost anything with the move b5. Almost answering just what we would think. But we don't have b5 as much with knight a5, knight c4, so I'm gonna have to cover the c4 square before that happens. d4 is a threat, isn't it? Now let's lock it down. Much as I would love my knight on that square, I want to cover everything. Okay, interesting. Oops, oops. It is something to have two passed pawns on the 6th rank. But it's possibly even worse to have and to hold. We are merely going to return. So if c7, Queen c8, Queen a4 check. I don't know. We definitely need this. Queen takes rook, Queen a8 check. Something completely different. Where is he going from here? What can he do? Looks pretty bad for him, I have to admit. We had this move last move as well with knight c8 check. Wow, Charles numero uno is processing his opponents as well. Music is a little bit loud. Let's turn it down. Let's check our speech chat. It's possible that we could have speech chat as an app. Let's check it out. Home store, installed apps. Check out what we have installed. Speech chat. Let's open that one. Uh-oh. It seems like it interrupted our music by opening speech chat as an app. I don't know where we were. But we will play it again, Sam, right? No words. How are you? Yeah, we have our a little bit of a hiccup with the speech chat. Moves versus the easiest lead chess computer. Not so interesting news. Nice, Nico. That is terrific, man. Yeah, I can't see my user list as easily without the speech chat. I didn't realize how much I relied on it. And again, the music is too loud. What's up with that? Oh, there it is. Sorry about that. Let's try this again. As we're watching Ariel Zamora and Ira Chess. Speech chat. Wow, it really doesn't like me using more than one app at a time. Really does not like using more than one chat at a time. Add the widget. Okay, and then we've added the widget. Edit the widget. Error. Browser working, host error, speechchat.com. Now, of course, I'm going to cut off the music when I try to enable speech chat from here. Booted with Ultra. Interesting that you can't use more than one app at a time. First off, I'm going to close the music. And that way we'll see if we can do it. Pegasus, good morning, Ron. Strategic mistake, yeah. OG chess. Rostam chess. Was that you, sir? That wasn't you. The stream, of course, is sponsored by the amazing power of Chess Informant. So I guess it's possible that speech chat is just not opening in general. I thought I could get around it, but I was wrong. So we're headed back. I'm wondering if I can include the layout in the widgets. Legacy event, scene selector, no. Oh, I see. I can add the widget to the stream for everyone to use. Is that the case? I don't know. We're about to find out. For now, I just need to get it back. And I have to get into the habit of checking and reading chat again. We're going to return to some indie alternatives. Moonlight in Paris. Let's go with that one. And I don't know that I can control the volume so easily. And I forgot about my podcast last night. Darn it. Rogan's in a rapid tournament today. So that's good. Or 12 hours ago. Everything is falling. This looks pretty good for Ira Chess. Got Blurb, Speech Chat, Streamlabs Music. Darn it, I forgot that it was already open. I apologize, everyone. We will return to that song. Pop it out. Put it on this side. Close the Discord. Check the live ratings. Hans Niemann is still at 16th place in the watch takes. Can't let it go to this square, honestly. Black is just totally destroying white here. Takes, D3, up, threatening to promote, takes, up, rook to C8. This pawn is queening. And that one isn't. So I think Ariel Zamora has a serious problem on his hands. He's got to play Dream Chess. Will this work? New, because the black king is too close. It was a nice attempt at a saving grace, but it's not going to work. So, meanwhile, back in the show the player, display preferences. By adding a widget here, you will add it to all scenes. Interesting. So that means White has to sacrifice the knight, but he really didn't want to sacrifice it there because he brought the opponent's king closer. Oh, there it is. There's the widget. It's on screen. What in the world is it doing there? Sources. Stream title. Streamlabs music widget. Settings. 300 by 200. It claims that it's playing music. At least in the app. Right? So how do I move it? This thing is unmovable. I have added it to the scene. Let's see if we can unlock it and lock it again. Or hide it and unhide it. So it claims that it's playing music. But obviously we know that's not true. I can't seem to hide the Streamlabs music widget either. Just has to be sitting right there in the front. I can move it behind my background. Nope. That Streamlabs music widget is really annoying. All right, so pop out the app. Done. R&B. Let's do it. It does seem to be showing the correct music. But I can't seem to move it. How about if I move my Lichess Swiss screen over a little bit? Maybe that will do. Content. Yeah, this way at least it won't be interfering in the board. While I attempt to fix the screen issue, right? Oh, you know what? I can fix it a different way. Lichess capture window. We can move that out. But I can shrink, honey, I can shrink the board. And that way, it's also off the screen. Alright, so we are going to be playing a premium repertoire from here on out in order to get our rating up. Oops, let's not do that. Maybe this C takes D4 was also useful. Do I want to do it that way? Sure. Our opponent has a little bit of a problem now, coordinating his stuff. And now for something completely irreverent.
If you think someone's fire, don't be afraid to tell them. Give me my flowers while I can smell them.
Oh, mistake on my part. But we will live.
Someone who doesn't need it. I'm talking about love. Oh, let me feel it while I can feel it.
He didn't do it.
Wanna feel the love.
Oh, the knight's in the way. I did not realize that the knight was in the way. I, for whatever reason, thought that he was going to be playing a very natural move like that.
I feel sorry for them, especially when you cuddle up from night till the morning. If you say you don't need love, lies you tell. You can front all you want, but you know good and well you wanna feel it. Let me feel it while I can feel it. I wanna feel the love. Let me feel it while I can feel it. Let me feel the love. Let me feel the love. Yeah. Let me feel it.
Can't make up my mind on this note.
Can feel it. Oh, I wanna feel the love.
Just feel like I'm this close to destroying him in many ways.
Let me feel it while I can feel it. Let me feel the love.
This seems like the most natural move for the greatest amount of aggression. Greatest amount of aggression possible. Why am I playing this game? Why am I playing this game? What is the opponent's big idea? Not sure what my opponent could possibly be thinking about here. I think I've analyzed and calculated almost every variation. Oh no! Yeah, I'm just gonna give that one up. When you hang your queen, Montez Gambit, he wasn't threatening anything. Why did I move my knight? That was craziness. Why did I move it? Ian Chess, thank you for the raid. I'm sorry that our speech chat and our alerts seem to be off. Let's just check our Streamlabs alerts. We did not get, or did I? Did not get my Streamlabs alerts. Very strange. Thank you for the raid, sir. We at least get that one out while I get the real one out. Shout out. Welcome to the dojo. I am PDA trainer and National Master John MacArthur. We're having some technical difficulties, including the Streamlabs music widget being right in the middle of my thing. It's unmovable. Perhaps while we're broadcasting, it's unmovable. It's not locked in place. I don't understand. Oh, maybe I need to switch off of it for a moment. Oh, and here it's movable. Here the Streamlabs music widget is movable. I love it. So let's just go back to our normal one. Nope, it's not movable. I can't seem to grab it. Let's move this out of the way. And I still can't seem to grab it. Control Z. Control Z. Control Z.
When mama told ya,
very strange. I may need to uninstall the widget.
that glitters, show ain't gold. Hey.
How about that?
Now
I could remove the widget.
What you thought you had to have is just what you got now. Playing grown. Now you're singing.
Okay, so we removed one Streamlabs music widget. Aha! There must be another Streamlabs music widget.
Oh, look what you done. I hate to hear you singing.
There's the Streamlabs music widget again. We can balance this out by putting it over there. So let's just see if I can copy that widget. Copy that widget. We'll put it on this one. Okay, it's gone now. Good, good, good. So now we can paste it. So I pasted the widget. Except that it can't seem to be seen. Open app settings. Currently popped out in another window. Turn down the music. When I was 4 years old? Exactly. And on August 15th, Nico, I don't even know how to get back to where I was. Oh, now the Streamlabs music app seems to be showing. But the chat box is not working. Or is it? Let's just see if the chat box is working. Maybe the chat box just got deferred. There we go. Alright. Oh no, the widget is back in the mix on the other side. Oh no. I can't seem to remove it from the other side though. Could be time to redesign our stream. Can't believe I just hung my queen in that particular position. Actually, I can believe that I hung my queen in that particular position. C'est la vie. Not sure this is the way to go about it if we want to win. Interesting choice. And now he's threatening pawn takes, rook takes, and pawn takes promoting. And he didn't see it. He gets to promote. With a nice discovery as well. That was a very good and useful tactic by Charles. I would step towards the center, honestly. That way when we come in closer, we're limiting the movement of everything, not just some things.
True story, true story. Mike G, J. Vanille, I had to do it, man. It's only right, you know what I mean?
So far, so good. Can't move his king up because of the check. And he walks right into it. He can block, but the pawn's gonna promote. Who else do we have going now? We have Bow 10. Play very practically, Rogan. Those About to Die is a great series. I actually was talking about your rapid tournament earlier today, earlier in the stream, Rogan. No, play very practically. Try not to start playing the game before, I repeat, before it is time. And now. Even knight to b3. Oh no, he let him promote. He had to cover the c1 square. Now he has a big choice to make. I think I would still go after that one. Or bring my king in. Oh no, we are going the wrong way here. We cannot go backwards. If you're going to survive this, you cannot go backwards.
that you blew. Yeah, I had to pick my face up. Never thought it'd be a day that me and baby girl break up. I slid, got caught.
No reason not to repeat. Oh no, you had to repeat. Because he was able to move his king up on that one. And now he can move his king up again. Primarily because we can always put the rook behind the pawn. Not sure if white's doing anything that is at all useful because we don't check in the endgame. Yeah, basically, yeah, even king e1 would have been okay. Now we're a little overworked because we drove our king away from our own action, and the purpose of white's play is to come up there. Okay, so if he gets rid of the pawn, this is true. He has a very good chance of making this game much more difficult. Let's just bring our king closer. Just bring your king closer. Don't improve your opponent at all. Let him think that he can win. No, you don't want to trade pawns. Oh, fine. He acquiesced to the draw, he gave up. So basically our goal in the opening phase of the game is to win the opening. Our goal in the middle game phase is to win the middle game, and our goal in the end game phase is to promote and deliver checkmate. So therefore, in the beginning of the game, we have three very specific objectives: activating all of the pieces, being aware of king safety the whole time while controlling the center. Activating all the pieces, being aware of king safety, and controlling the center the whole time. If you don't activate all of your pieces, you will be down in material out of the opening. If your opponent finishes the opening first, activating all of his pieces, they will effectively be ahead in material. So therefore, your goal, your primary goal, now we need a waiting move. Just need one waiting move here. Rustam Alzal, this is the real Rustam. So many young players, especially I remember when Dragon Emperor was playing me. Continue the waiting moves. There's nothing going on here, folks. We can also draw this game at this point by taking the pawn. Wow. Not sure how he expects to win this without taking that pawn. But Rustam Alzal has a very good rating in rapid. Let's see who it was that he hiccuped against in the first round. Ah, against Charles. That was a good win. Charles's rapid rating has fallen, I believe. Which one is the rapid? The green line is the rapid. Yeah, he was actually much higher at 2,000. And then I think something personal happened, like a big move in his future. So Blitz is the blue line, which is up. It is getting to that point where we're going to have to admit that the opponent is not giving up this point. Ariel Zamora is not a slouch, by the way, by any means. Definitely not a slouch. He knows what he's doing. Good night, Rogan. Pray for me. Rogan wanted to win prize money indeed. Is he hoping to flag Ariel Zamora? This is very unusual. So knight c1, king a4, knight d3, no knight c5 anymore. So therefore, knight d4, knight c2, knight takes pawn to end our misery. Petar Trifunović, ladies and gentlemen. He's most famous for a game that he played against Bobby Fischer, in my opinion. Trifunović. I like it. As an attacking player in the 1930s, Trifunović. They all had some great attacking players. Vila Mirovic. The Trifunović variation is the bishop f5 and the Alekhine 4 pawns attack without exchanging on e5. 2020 stamp of Serbia. That is quite a lovely stamp, I have to admit. Save image as online stream images. Let's save it up using our public. And we are on to e4. Can I do it this way? I don't know. We do have to bother our opponent just so. Yes.
You see, I've been here before. Another open, closed door. One more dream ignored. When will you settle the score? How long will I get knocked down? I try not to get weary, but now my strength is fading.
Well, that was interesting.
Please come save me. In my mind, I'm trying to contemplate whether or not I got what it takes to get to the other side. My world is falling apart, and I don't feel I have the strength to carry on. That's when I look up. That's when I look up. There's no other strength I know. There's no other strength. I look to the hills. That's where my help comes from. The battle's already won. You know what I'm saying? Thank you
Wow.
for my rescue. When will I see the promise? Will I fulfill my bucket list? I don't care how hard it gets. God gave me the strength to never quit. I don't wanna be a preacher. I can't relate to you. Sometimes I feel under because of the pressure. In my mind, I'm trying to contemplate whether or not I got what it takes.
Where are you headed from here? You're headed to there?
My world is falling apart, and I don't feel I have the strength to carry on. Trust me. That's when I look up. That's when I look up. No other strength I know. No other strength. I look to the hills. That's where my help comes from. The battle's already won. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for my rescue. When I feel my head underwater, when I can't see my way out, when
Queen to C2 was a bit better.
when
Offering him no out.
when I feel my head underwater, when I can't see my way out, when everything is crashing down on me, when all hell is breaking loose on me. No other strength I know. No other strength I know. In my weakness, that's where my help comes from. The battle's already won. Greater is He that is in me than He that is in the world. I'm more than a conqueror. I'm more than a conqueror. When there's problems on earth,
Takes bishop f8.
I look to the hills. That's where my help comes from. Through my struggle,
Takes.
pain, through persecution, I look to
Takes.
the hills.
Alright, let's invest some time into this position, why don't we? There we go. There is a fork. Do I wish to do it that way? Let's centralize to the best of our ability first. driving him back. Wasn't sure if that pawn should be pushed to the other pawn to try to leave me with rook pawns. Yep, the fork did it. Knight e6 was a relatively effective simplifying fork. Ira Chess left after he beat me. El Rock. Rustum Chess. Born Talent. Born Talented with the diamond at the end. That's the D. We do have a tough crowd here, Rustum Chess. We do. We have a very small, tight-knit community. Sign in with Apple. Cloudflare is an Apple product. Interesting. So we have bought our tickets to Singapore. I will be there December 1st, November 30th, November 29th, and November 28th. So I'll be in Singapore for 4 days, 4 very tired days. I'm going to be loading up with melatonin on the flight. Trying to keep myself knocked out. Funk it up. Up. Let's see if we can move our But I can't seem to get rid of the other Streamlabs music widget, unfortunately. The other Streamlabs music widget is over there, and it does seem to be updating at least. I'm not sure why it's in that location though. Very annoying. Can't even move that Streamlabs music widget to the backdrop. Let's head over to the starting screen for a moment. Why do people leave the Swiss? That is a good question. Swiss integrity is inherent on everyone playing their games, or at least as many of their games as possible, preferably more than half of the games. Oh yes, so here, I don't know what's going on, but we're just going to continue to develop our pizzas. E6. Where are the weaknesses? Somehow we're ahead in development. We have one move to finish the opening. And I feel like that's exactly what we're going to do. We have one move to finish the opening. Not sure what that queen's doing over there. But I can't put my king on the same diagonal as my queen. Not so easily, anyway. Can we just double? Well, that's interesting. Very interesting. So is he really threatening to play rook to d1?
Did you notice how good I feel lately? See the smile upon my face since you came into my life, oh baby. Morning's light's a warm embrace. I used to feel so sad and lonely. They will never run away. Always had a heavy burden to carry. Now you brighten up my days. Baby, your love gives me freedom every day. Baby, your love puts some freedom on my way. Baby, your love gives me freedom every day. Baby, your love puts some freedom on my way.
Exchange sacrifice.
When I think about
Takes,
myself
takes,
before
takes.
you see half of what I am. There are so much things that I just couldn't do. I was locked inside my mind. I know that love has got no guarantee. We may lose it in a day. But I was blind, and now I can see that Julie love's the only way. Baby, your
Julia
love
love.
gives me freedom every day. Baby, your love
Takes,
freedom on my
takes, takes,
Baby,
takes.
your love gives me freedom every day. Baby, your love puts some freedom on my way.
Rook takes.
Baby, your love gives me freedom every day.
Exchange sacrifice. Is it worth it?
Your love puts
So
some
takes,
freedom on
takes,
my way.
takes, takes,
Baby, your love gives me freedom every day.
takes.
Baby, your love puts some freedom on my way.
We still have two rooks at the end. No, we don't. We're missing that rook.
Freedom, baby.
So we're taking a bishop, and he has another capture,
No, baby.
and I don't have that capture.
Freedom. You give me freedom. You give me freedom. Every day you give me freedom. Baby, baby, freedom. Baby, 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 freedom. Baby, baby, give me freedom. Give me freedom. Free freedom. Free freedom. You give me free freedom. Freedom every day, baby. Freedom every day. Freedom every day. Freedom every day. Baby, your
Yes.
love gives me freedom every day. Baby, your love puts some freedom on my way. Baby, your love gives
Am
me
I worried?
freedom every day.
I am.
Baby, your love puts some freedom on my way. Baby, your love gives me freedom every day.
Now that my queen's not on this diagonal, I'm quite
Freedom on my way. You
more
freedom,
confident.
baby, your love gives me freedom every day. You give your
I have to treat.
freedom on my way. Baby, your love gives me freedom every day. Baby, your love puts some freedom on my way. Baby, your love gives me freedom every day. Baby, your love puts some freedom on my way. Give me your love.
I have to treat him with the utmost respect. The utmost respect. Knight takes, pawn takes, queen to g5. Oh. That move. Did not think that move was possible. I really did not think that move was possible. He does have that, and he does have that. Knight c3. Clever move, knight c3. A very clever move, knight c3. How many pieces do I get for this? It's a tough call. Two pieces for a rook? Do I want to give up two pieces for a rook? I don't think so. Oh, he takes back with check. So rook a1, queen takes a1, he takes back with check. Darn it. I have no choice. Let this game get away. Somehow let this game get away. And now for something completely different. My pieces are all on vacation. He has a check and another check. Another check. So suddenly I'm the one in trouble, huh? Check, check. Check, check. Alright, battening down some hatches. Well, he could have played rook c1 and then I was in trouble. Rook on a to c1. That's so sweet. One more time.
And if I had known that we'd lose ourselves so easy, we'd try to be smarter, care for each other. Always think we do the best that we can. It's too late, too late, too late. Love makes you feel selfish sometimes.
Wow. Did he really let me go? He let me go. Or did he? Memory. Oh, I don't have time, do I? Darn it.
There's no use to tap on your feet, no use to cook something to eat. All you gotta do, all I need from you is leave me alone. There's no use to say you won't cheat, no use to cry your defeat. All you gotta do, all I need from you is to leave me alone. There's no use to sleep on the floor, no use to say you hurt me no more. All you gotta do, all I need from you is to leave
Grr.
me alone.
Nicely done, Ariel Zamora. Talk about letting a game slip.
No use to say my favorite song.
Wow.
No use to ask me to sing along. All you gotta do, all I need from you is to leave me alone.
No better than Gowan Jones. What in the world? You'd think that I spent my entire life studying openings instead of endgames and middle games, which is exactly what happened. As an American, I am extremely weak in how to play chess. The energetic 1e4.
All you gotta do, all I need from you. All you gotta do, all I need from you. There's no use to pray from dusk to dawn.
you
is to leave
leave
me
me alone. Bum, ba-dum. For some reason, I hallucinated that I had rook e7. But this is going to have to do. Bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-da-dum. Bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-da-dum. Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I? Bishop takes a6 was also very clever. But too much Batman. So now, what could he be thinking?
Leave your fears behind, 'cause I'm coming back, baby. Walking home with my reveries, I can live it on my own without you, darling.
2 pieces for a rook. Or is it 2 pieces for a rook? No, it's not 2 pieces for a rook.
Give it all up for you. Give it all up for you. 'Cause I love you, baby. Try to stay away, but there's no way we can make it. If I lose my faith in you, you were right in everything you said. I was stupid. blind to see. I could give
Give
it
it
all
all up
up for you.
for you.
'Cause I need you, baby. Give it
Give it
all
all
up
up
for
for
you.
you.
Give
Give it all up for you.
'Cause I love you, baby.
Takes. I have to think about this for a moment.
I will stay with you now, 'cause we need each other close.
Tired of giving away everything.
And I know we have to make it right.
Takes.
I can feel it in my heart. But tonight's a new start. I'll give
Give it all up for you.
'Cause I need you, baby.
Give it all up for you.
Give it up.
Does it matter if I take on E7? I don't think it does.
Give it all up for you. Give
Give it all up for you. Give it all up for you. Give it all up for you. So now, rook takes.
It's cold outside.
He has to guard the rook on C8 in some cases.
I can see this boy pacing the street, and I feel the depth of his pain. His loneliness appears to me like a mirror of my own life.
I'm being too fancy. I know I'm being too fancy. I should have just recaptured, but that pawn on the 6th rank was so inviting.
From the window, what is it that is worth to fight for? If you ain't here by my side to bring the light in my heart.
Am I losing again?
Could it be that I spoiled it all? Could it be that I've lost my faith in everything? Could it be that I killed the magic between us? Could it be that I missed the train?
Bummer.
It's cold inside, and I'm trying not to fall apart.
I have another move to think about this.
For I did the wrong steps in the wrong direction. I can only pray and make a new start. I'm so sorry that I hurt our love. I can only carry the pain of losing you. Could it be that I spoiled it all? Could it be that I've lost my faith in everything? Could it be that I killed the magic between us? Could it be that I missed the train? Could it be that I spoiled it all? Could
Can I not get there from here?
Could it be that
Is that what it is? Yes. How could I do that? Got too fancy, right? Wow, throwing away games. Don't know how to win. Exactly what I claim to teach my students. Ye gads. How horrible is that? Craziness. Charles is still ahead of me by a half a point. We're overdue for our matchup. I just tossed away everything with the white pieces, so Bustam, it is our turn. Dark Blade, thank you for the save. Oh no! Did you ban a few bots? Thank you so much. What is up with that? How many bots can you get? Craziness. I will pray for Rogan and his rapid tournament. He's going to do great. Do I have any interest in postcards? Craziness, yeah? I do have interest in postcards. I do have to take a little bit of moment to so now he's threatening to check me and take here. So, he's threatening mate. Yes. Do I want to just keep being aggressive? Super aggressive? I guess I do. Wow, who's being super aggressive now? Takeovich, 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 take. Dangerous. Oh no! Why am I giving away pizzas? That's so crazy. So ridiculous that I'm giving away pieces. Hallucination that the d6 pawn was still there. Just a hallucination. Retained images? Retained image of a d6 pawn still being there. Yeah, making moves without thinking. Craziness. Good job, Rustam. He recovered from his 1.5 off head start. or not Head Start. No, the sound's not off. You have to go to YouTube. You have to go to YouTube. Sound is on YouTube, unfortunately. That's where the sound is. Microphone and everything working on Twitch. Yep. Muted. What can you do? I don't have some chat capability. Is the sub-only chat randomness? Thought for sure I had it. Clip that, raid channel, edit stream info, manage goals, stream together, latest followers, Streamlabs, viewer geolocation. Toggle sub-only mode. Very strange. There we go. So manage goals. Having a tough time rearranging these quick actions. Edit quick actions. There we go. And then the follower only chat. So apparently when they switched in a few things, they switched out a few things. Yeah, there we go. The sound is back. Did we refresh? Oh yes, the chess postcard. I'm always interested in chess postcards, absolutely. I have a little bit of room on my walls, that's for sure. I do have these older chess postcards. I don't know if you've seen them. They're from Serbia. I believe these are postcards. These may be the same ones that you have from Chess Informant. Basically, these are Chess Informant postcards. And I should probably post an interesting one every now and then. We have Steinitz, we have Lasker. Do I have two Steinitzes? Oh, there's more than one Steinitz. So I have a duplicate Steinitz. I have a duplicate Lasker. And a duplicate Capablanca. The yellow pack is... Alexa, set timer for 1 hour.
1 hour, starting now.
Hopefully I remember what the timer's for. So we did manage, by the way, to accomplish our goal by a miracle in the from 1980 with Karpov. That's amazing. But shouldn't you be collecting some of these things for your own chess room? These are a different set, basically. This is games of Steinitz. Capablanca, it has games on them. So this is a very different set. Unfortunately, the package is ripped just a little bit. I don't know if my grandson did that. I'm hoping that it wasn't my grandson. Chess Informant number 4. Black and white evergreen game. So this is... Wait a minute now. Matanović. Black and white evergreen. Matanović, Prokofiević. Acacia Commerce. Uh-oh. Looks like Acacia Commerce came out. Got a Tony Miles card. Who is this? Is that Paul Keres? Let's see if it says on the back. Oh, that's Prokofiević. This is Geller. Really doesn't say on it that it's Geller. That has to be Geller. Bronstein. I'm glad you reminded me that I had these, but these definitely need to go on display. Somehow I need to get a display case for these. Asia Commerce, Chess Informant. Maybe they were commissioned. I met the artist in 2004 in Greece at the World Youth Chess Championship. I could have also met him again in Paris in 2015. I think I bought more of them in Paris in 2015. It is amazing that we are still here. Now, c3 does not work against d6. I was mentioning the power of c3 the other day, and c3 does not really work against d6. It does look like it works. Knight f6 is a little bit random, unfortunately. But we're going to play this very logically. There is no substitute for a wide open game. If I take twice, let's just keep up the threats, why don't we? There was more than one threat in that position. Watch out for natural moves, everybody. Just plain watch out for them.
Sometimes it's hard to see the good. And so many times.
And now for something completely irreverent.
Instead of trying to do what we should, even the strongest heart can grow cold and wonder what is this all for. But still I know that all hope isn't lost if we open up our hearts and our voice. I believe we're heroes and we are powerful. We can do miracles. We can do it with our own two hands. I believe we're angels and we are courageous. Anything's possible. So much we can change. I know that
All right, so now that the dark squares have gone,
and the things that you can give up too small. But sometimes those little things that you can bring end up making the biggest difference of all. God has a purpose for all of us, for us to touch as many lives as we can. Show them His love.
yes. Okay, you're right. Well, that was interesting. Oh, you're gonna stop me in that way? That's interesting. And now for something completely irreverent. Check, and then there. A fork of a different variety. So takes. But you didn't really need that, to be honest. Where are you going? Let's keep you limited. Restriction is on. Very clever, sir. A little slower than usual, unfortunately. Gotta get that Rosen trophy. Checkmating with a bishop and a knight. Thank you, Charles, for not resigning. Namaste. I apologize to everyone who had to wait for that. I accidentally promoted to a queen. That much is true. Oh no. He really did leave? But if he left, he's going to get suspended from tomorrow's tournament. That's not good. Oh, is he back? No, he's not back. Best at Horde. To be honest, I have no idea any of the strategies behind Horde. Is it supposed to be equal? That's a good question. He's 29.86 at Horde. Wow. This could be a chance for me. Sorry, Nico. I do believe that I'm the only board left, but I had to demonstrate a bishop and knight mate for the Rosen trophy. I don't think that I had one before. I have to check the Discord for the Rosen score section. Casually adopting a 2100 Dragon Emperor. So 391. Let's see here. Bishop and knight mate. Oh, I needed a 2 bishop mate. I already had a bishop and knight checkmate. I needed a 2 bishop checkmate. Darn it. Alright, next one. Let's check out the other games while we're at it. There are 3 games left. This could well be the last game if we're not careful. Ladies and gentlemen, Nico Demonius. We need an alternative to speech chat when it's not working. So I needed a 4 knight checkmate, a castle's queenside checkmate, I don't know what a smothered pork checkmate is, but that does not sound kosher. En passant checkmates. I don't have a checkmate in whatever moves. 3 moves, really? I may run for coffee immediately after this. I could probably do it now, but I don't really want to leave the stream like this. But why not? Let's watch another game for a moment. Let's watch Ron Hay versus the #1 seed. And I'll be right back with coffee. We're back. Dosage. So where are my stream elements? My stream elements don't seem to be working, Josic. Trifunović was one of the true attacking greats before Velimirovic, right, Josic? What do you think? And Josic, I assume, is from nearby the land of Chess Informant, ladies and gentlemen. Please check out Chess Informant. I'm not seeing the YouTube chat, I realize. 2400 on Offerspiel. Yes, we could probably check that out as well while we go over to check the Offerspiel League standings. For the previous month. I sort of should try to keep that one. The league standings.
People, let's all stay focused and drown out the evil. United, we're the dopest.
2400, yes, the jackpot. That's what Ron Hay was referring to. Mate with a bishop and a knight would be a 2400 jackpot on Opera Spiel. I should check to see how well I did that one, honestly. We're going to print this to a PDF while we're at it. August 2024. And Ron finished in 4th, I believe, by a hair, because Marstrand picked up 2,000 for completing all events in a season. That is 11 events. It should just say 11 events in a season, honestly. We return to our Trifunović. Marstrand, just by showing up. Pawns hanging. Pawns hanging. Weaknesses everywhere. Oh no, now 2 pawns are hanging. I don't know about this. Perhaps another pawn could be hanging if we're not careful. Knight. Rook. No good. Rustam Alzal seems to have gotten himself into trouble against Ron Hay. Just a little bit. It was 5 pawns to 5 pawns. Now it's 4 pawns to 5 pawns. Rustam Alzal does have a little bit of a backdoor exercise going on. But the knight will be offsides so far. So far offsides. This knight has to move. But does it have such an effective movement? Ouch. I might have waited with that one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He does run out of checks. Or does he? He doesn't run out of checks. Finally, there are no more checks. That was a pretty harrowing ride to get out of there. I think Ron was a little bit lucky in there somewhere. When that knight came in to D5, I believe that it was getting a little sketchy. And I'm shut out of the top 3 as the tournament comes to a close. There's no chance that I'm going to play Ron Hay this tournament. Charles numero uno. Good work, sir. With that full point pie at the end. Hopefully I will see Charles again today. So Nico Demonius. Ron missed mate in 2, knight g5. I think he did. I do believe he did. All this was well and good. It's just that when this king ran to this direction, that was a little bit of a mistake, I felt. After all, white is doing okay here. All we have to do, really, is prevent any funny business. In any event, Ron actually generated a lot of counterplay. He even got the c2 pawn. Now we got this check. Now it's true that the king was going to move in this direction, right? So maybe he didn't miss mate in 2. I hallucinated the same thing, that he could play knight to g5 check, but the king attacks the rook. And we'd have to repeat the position. This was the only move, really. And now he has the c6 square, or does he? The rook takes check. Yeah, I guess the mate's just going away. Nice work, Ron. Anyway, took down the tournament leader in the last round, who started with lost bookends. Rostam, you are a worthy adversary no matter what. That was crazy. Piece coordination. It's hard when you're already winning a tournament to put that much more effort in it. I remember when Stockholm 1962, Bobby Fischer at the opening ceremony turned to Kotov and asked by how many points. I'm sorry, was it the candidates tournament of 1970? In any event, turned to Kotov and asked him by how many points did he win Stockholm 1962. I believe that was the tournament that Kotov won. And he said he won it by 1.5 points. So therefore Fischer said, well, I will have to win this one by 2.5. And he did. He used that as his motivation to get further and further ahead than just 1 point ahead when he wins, or 2 points ahead when he wins. In fact, his last round opponent did not bother to show up. I'm trying to recall who it was. I feel like it was Barca. Or was it just the English opening? His last round opponent walked up, saw that Bobby had played c4 on the first move, and just walked away and forfeited the game because it didn't matter what he played. He was just going to lose. He'd spent all this time preparing for one e4, and Fischer played c4 on the first move. So that was the first time Fischer had really played c4 on the first move in a tournament game. Yeah. All in all, it was all good. Puzzle streak. I don't really want to lose the streak right away. Now we need to decoy the king ever so slightly, slip around to the other square in order to win. Does it not work? I predicted that my streak would end. Yeah, that doesn't work. But how does it stop it? Because he has king b6. And he gets to hold the square with both the bishop and the king. Now that I've got a good visual on it, I understand completely. And then there's nothing here. Wow. Well, so much for that one, everybody. That was very sad. Very, very sad. Let's do 20 quick ones. If we can do 20 quick ones. We play h4, king e7, h5, we get nothing, right? So we have to invade. And we have to promote first, because we have a passed pawn in short order and they don't have a passed pawn. Taking advantage of the pin by attacking again. A famous old checkmate in one. Oh, we need that pawn on that square. Wow, a whole streak of 4. Is that crazy or what?
I'm chilling on the beach in a foreign land. When I saw this girl, she caught me by surprise with her almond-shaped
Streak of 1.
I never seen a girl like that before. But I know you're out there.
Well, the good news is we have a streak of 1. We can at least see checkmate in 1 move, or 2 moves, or 3 moves. Chess.com, mate. As much as I want to play for checkmate, because they do soften you up into thinking that you're playing for checkmate. Oh, silly me. Clearance. Clearance it is. Four. And the H-pawn promotes. Not get mated in 1 move. Mate in 2, mate in 3. We have 3 minor pieces. They have 3 minor pieces. This could just be a math problem. He throws in the check. Ah, that is a problem. But then we're still attacking a bishop. Ah, but the bishop recaptures, but the knight on e7 is hanging. So either way, we're picking up another piece. That was close. The knight may. The white to move. Check and mate. Oh, mate and one, sorry. I actually hallucinated this. This is not good. Alright, are we going to be able to do it? We did make it to 20. That was already pretty useful. Adriana Paolo finished her 9th round in the Maya Chess Open. I didn't see her streaming with the others, unfortunately. Ah, here's a Norwegian I have not seen in a long time. Let us finish up what ends up being a rather lovely stream of 9 viewers across all platforms. If you've not yet subscribed to YouTube, please do it for my original memorable games over the board. I don't think the Bishop and Knight Mate is in there, but I think it is. I'm not sure that the Bishop and Knight Mate is in there, but I think it is. And I want to thank everybody for being here. Please wish Rookie Redhead a great stream. I will exit to fix the Stream Elements widget if I can, as I can. Thanks everyone for being here. Kian Chess, thank you for the raid. Rostam Chess, thank you for the follow and for joining our stream. Adriana Paolo followed 4 days ago. Very cool. Cheers and ciao, everybody.